What's going on, guys? So Nancy Pelosi bought Apple today. So let's take a look at the technicals. Let's see why she potentially bought this, or what is the reason why she bought this, where potentially could we be headed, and what to kind of look out for. So with that being said, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe when you are done watching this video. Also, all my contact information and everything that I'm about is down in the description box below. So Nancy Pelosi, huh? I mean, she's pretty much been beating the market up until as of recently, pretty significantly. So, if we really think about it, would she be putting money into a particular stock if she knew that it was going to go down? Or would you put money into a stock if maybe someone is tapping her on the shoulder saying that it's going to go up? So again, anything can happen, and I'm not definitely saying that just because Nancy Pelosi, put in money into Apple that the bottom is in. But here's what I want to look at. We are still holding this 10-day moving average here. The price that I'm really looking at here is $144.42. If Apple loses that, all bets are off. Okay, there's nothing to discuss. I'll make another video when that happens. 144.25, that's your short position. I'm going to leave it at that. Our lows here coming down to this bottom wick 130s. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now let's talk about why she may have been buying this. As we've seen today, coming across the headlines, Apple, all sorts of new updates with the edit on iMessage. They have, a new lock screen, so forth and so forth, working on a pay-as-you-can plan with a firm or some kind of deal, right? I don't know. A bunch of news is just hitting the airwaves today on Apple. Apple, even though it's pretty much a flat day, we did close at 146.14. I do like that we held the 10-day moving average. One thing to kind of keep in mind, we're still trapped in between the 5 and 20-day moving average. Apple needs to get over 148.65. Okay, so when Apple gets over 148.65, that's your long position. If you're a day trader or a scalper, you're taking profits into 149 and 150. If you're a swing trader or an investor, you're holding this all the way up to 154. Again, doesn't mean that we're going in one straight line. It just means that traders, take your money on the way up over today's highs. Take your money on the way up. Investors and swing traders, take a little profits if you would like to kind of lock in some of those gains. Last thing you want to have happen is get into that 153 zone, have this rudely rejected and come all the way back down to all-time lows, right? Not saying that that's going to happen, but we always have to kind of keep that in the back of our minds. So, the big trade is to definitely get over the 148.65, and then obviously our resistance level of around 152, and then the next price target would be 153, 154. Now again, a lot of stocks are still under all these levels of supply here, so it's going to be a very, very choppy and long road ahead. I think the difference between coming out of this bear market and the market that we've seen in March of 2020 is going to be very, very different. That crash was very violent very quickly, and we quickly recovered, V-shaped, and made all-time highs pretty soon. I think this is going to be a lot more drawn out. I think that potentially we're going to chop around a lot more sideways. We're going to go test highs, test recent lows, and it's going to be a slow climb up. Obviously I believe that we're going to test all-time highs and make new all-time highs. But, to say that that's going to happen in 6 months, I don't know. I'm still on the fence, maybe 12, 18 months. I think it's going to be a lot more methodical and slow move. But definitely, if you want to kind of ride Miss Pelosi's coattail here, definitely let's let it clear out today's highs, 148.50. Take your opportunity at a trade there. Use the 5-day moving average or the 20-day moving average as your absolute stop. If you want to give yourself a little bit more risk, maybe you're playing stocks, and you're going to afford to give it, $2 or $3 worth of room. So for options players, you want to use the 5 and the 10, or the 5 and the 20. For stocks, guys, you can use that if you want to keep a tight risk. But if you're playing shares, maybe 145.75. And then absolute max pain 144.34. We stay over those, you stay long. We lose those, you go short. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Join the Discord. All my links are down below. Also like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.